From the mayor's new budget proposals to a look inside some local artist studios, it's all here on Seattle News Now. Hello, I'm Brian Callanan. Mayor Jenny Durkan has unveiled a $6.5 billion budget proposal with added investments in housing, transit, and education. That figure includes $1.5 billion in general fund allocations for basic services like police and parks maintenance. Durkan wants to double Seattle's child care subsidy program, increase college scholarships, add bus-only lanes on Rainier Avenue South, and improve bike and pedestrian safety. We'll be tracking the City Council's moves to study and change this proposal through the end of November, right here on Seattle Channel. Councilmember Shama Sawant has drafted legislation for rent control in Seattle. Their proposal would tie rent increases to inflation, typically 2 to 3% per year. Sawant also says her ordinance would be, quote, free of corporate loopholes. Our state has a ban on rent control, and Sawant says the proposed city ordinance would go into effect as soon as the statewide ban is lifted. Critics of this proposal point out that rent control has had mixed results in other parts of the U.S., but supporters are gathering signatures on a petition to have the state lift the prohibition on rent control next year. The City Council has revised a plan from Mayor Durkan to take unsafe RVs off the streets. The mayor's original proposal was to remove unsafe RVs and punish so-called RV ranchers who would rent them to the homeless. The council's version of the ordinance includes fines on predatory RV landlords, but would also give people living in these vehicles relocation assistance and other services. The city would also be able to destroy RVs that get impounded. The council plans to make its final changes to the RV ordinance and approve it within the next few weeks. The council is also considering a scooter share program. An advocacy group, the Micro-Mobility Coalition, has presented a plan to the council that would increase, quote, access to personal transportation options that reduce traffic. Several cities around Seattle have approved e-scooter programs, like Tacoma, Everett, and Redmond, and riders are required to wear a helmet. The council and the mayor have concerns about safety and liability for such a program, which could launch as soon as spring of 2020. On Sunday, October 6th, head down to Seattle Center for Croatia Fest. The festival is a celebration of Croatian culture, with music, dance, genealogy workshops, and more. The event starts at noon at the Armory Building and is free to the public. On October 12th and 13th, check out the Arts North Studio Tour in North Seattle. The free tour involves 8 different studios featuring visual art, pottery, and more, and allows attendees to talk with artists and learn more about the creative process. Finally, experience some new works from artist C. Davida Ingram, The Deeps and Unknown Senders, at the WannaSoup Exhibition in the Central District. The artwork and performance installation is described as a multi-sensory journey about healing and includes themes of Black feminism, politics, and radical imagination. The exhibition is free. To learn more about any of the stories you've seen here, log on to seattlechannel.org/Seattle News Now. I'm Brian Callanan, and I'll see you next time on Seattle News Now.